Welcome. All right, let's go. I thought the same thing.
And you guys.
Hello, everybody. We got the little jitters going out. Just kidding.
It's our first episode.
It's our first episode. It's your first episode to your new favorite podcast. Just saying.
We are three sisters in varying ages and
Stages
point
of life.
views. Yeah. So this will be an interesting thing. I'm honestly excited to hear more of you guys' perspective on things. Because I feel like we've talked, but not talked.
I just listen.
Well, you're going to talk.
You're going to talk here, honey, but we know you're just the listener. Well, I am more in my wifey mom of two girls era. So I feel like my perspective and my thoughts and obviously my age is going to show a lot of my side of perspective or my side of things and how I view things, I guess you can say.
True. And I'm Melly. I'm the middle child. So that's definitely going to play into everything.
Yeah.
And how we grew up. So
I'm the youngest. I'm Odalis. And I'm also single. I don't have like kids or...
I'm not single, just FYI. 'Cause you made it seem like you're
meant
also single in addition to me.
I meant because Josh explained her like...
Oh, I didn't. I just
Yeah.
said, hi,
I
I
didn't
have
even
a
say
boyfriend
mine.
of 4 years. You did.
So we're off to a great start.
Start, everybody. We're just the letters of...
Yeah,
OMJ.
so that's OMJ, Odalis,
OMJ.
Melissa, Jocelyn. And
my
I don't know
sisters
why I
call
said
me
them in
Josh.
Spanish, but okay.
I'll say Mitch
we're bilingual.
sometimes too for Jocelyn. So
We just have 20,000 nicknames for each other.
I was
literally.
gonna say
I'm Mel, Melly. Oh, that's it.
Mel, Melly.
That's it.
No, yeah, that's
Melisa.
it. No,
Oh,
oh,
I
yeah.
haven't
I
called you
haven't
that in
called me
forever.
that.
Wow.
Wow, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
I'm Dallas. I think that's the only
Dallas,
nickname you can really give to
Texas.
Odell.
Well, that is Dallas. I feel like those two are your main ones.
Or Coco.
I get called 200 different names. Jocelyn, Josh,
Jossie, or
Jossie.
Joss. I've heard that.
Joss,
Michelle.
Michelle,
Mitch.
Mitch the bitch. And the fact that I say that too.
Because
Like
she
that
knows.
it's added
'Cause she
onto the
knows.
roster
I
of
know.
nicknames
I know.
on your wiki page. Nicknames.
Nickname Mitch the bitch.
That's number one.
But yeah, we just wanted to kind of have just a chat, a time for us to get together and, you know, with our busy lives, our different stages of life, like we just want to kind of get together once a week just to kind of, you know, rekindle our
And I also
friendship.
feel like personally for me, I definitely want to hear like how other people in the stage of their life feel and
Or relate.
relate. Because you'll watch videos right on Instagram or TikTok, but it's like scenarios of like, wow,
Yeah.
other people are going through that too.
It's
ADHD is the number one right now.
It's nice to see that you're not the only
Only
one, or
one
like
going through
or
it.
like the same childhood experiences that
Mhm.
that you've had that you thought were singular to
A lot
you.
of people have gone through it.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
That was my main objective of trying to find people who relate, and if this is healing for you or like how hopefully it is for us, that's a plus in my book already.
Yeah, I mean, I agree to that, but I want to add also, since I am in my mom era, I feel like you tend to lose yourself a little bit because my day-to-day, Monday through Sunday, is all about my kids and what they need.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Go, continue. But yes, it's so true.
So we have vocal stems.
Oh, we have a lot of
If you-
vocal stems. Yep. You'll hear them throughout. But yeah, for me, like this is a hobby, but also like just that getaway.
Right.
Like gateway, I guess, to having my own thing again and being myself again and
yeah.
chatting with my sisters again. So it's nice to have that.
What about you, Mel?
What about me?
Like what
I
was
just
your...
showed up.
I was invited.
Forced her
I was
because
invited.
she's the
I'm not a talker. So
She's like, I had a free Sunday.
I'm dead. I got here
She's
late
not-
actually.
She's the middle child. She did get here late. She's the middle child, so she definitely is the more Switzerland like.
But also
So-
reserved.
Yeah.
She's
Because-
reserved. Yeah.
Because you do talk about yourself, but I notice when it becomes like something
Serious?
more
Oh yeah,
personal.
no.
You're like,
Serious
Done.
and personal. Yeah.
cut.
And I feel like
Right.
I'm the
It's
opposite.
weird.
I have diarrhea of the mouth.
Oh yeah.
I overtalk, and I want to spill
yeah, you
everything.
don't think before you talk.
I don't, but that's the issue. I could never do that when we lived with our parents.
Oof.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
like
it was very,
verbalizing
yeah, we couldn't
anything.
verbalize how we were feeling. We just grew up in a tough environment.
And that's where it's different because
For all of us.
you guys are more of like we weren't really allowed to like speak up or whatever, talk back to our parents, and you guys are more.
We talked more.
You guys
back to
talk
them.
more, and
And I
me,
think
I'm
at-
like more quiet. I don't really.
But
talk
that's
much.
Yeah.
similar to like physical touch.
Exactly.
Where
Mhm.
we're the opposite in that. Where
Mhm.
we
Hating
didn't
touch.
have physical touch, so we don't like it, but you do.
I
You
crave
crave
you crave it. And that's kind of like the topic that we wanted to bring up today is we grew up in the same household,
Yeah.
but we're technically raised different by different parents.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
we're
for
all-
sure. And
yeah.
they were also in different phases of their life
Oh, yeah.
when they had us at the ages that we are. I'm not gonna say. I'm just kidding.
Well, you can say me. I'm
You guys can guess.
Yeah,
guess
in the
guess in the
comments.
comments and let us know
How old O, how old M, and how old J is.
Mhm.
Because
just by what you have heard so far. Definitely grew up different. All each and every one of us grew up with different parents, as they say,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like the thing we wanted to say is like you grew up with your siblings in the same household,
Same parents.
parents,
But not really.
but yeah, not really.
Same but different parents.
Same but different because,
They
like you said,
learn.
they're in different stages also in their life, and sometimes it gets better, sometimes it gets worse, etc. And so we just want to like say, I have different views, different things going on, like different how I'm feeling, and like all that stuff, and I'm the
Mhm.
oldest, so I feel
Yeah.
like to me, I was expected to do XYZ, and if I didn't do it, I failed. And that's my thing right now. I tell my therapist, I'm
Yeah.
like, my fear is failing. Even when I'm crying, I feel like I'm failing, and I hate that because I'm like, I just want to cry. I just want to go to cry.
Yeah.
I know. I tell Brian all the time to like, babe, just let me cry right now and I'll get over it after. Like, I just need to let it out.
I just need
Do you
to
guys
let it
think
out.
it's more like generational or like societal versus like how we were actually raised, like with the parents that we had, or is it more like the pressure you feel? Like, do you
Both.
think it's coming?
Yeah, I think
both?
both. I think both because obviously you grow up one way and you see others grow up another.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, why didn't I grow up like that? Why didn't I have that? Why didn't,
Yeah.
And it sucks because you can't help but to compare yourself
Mm-hmm.
to other people and how they grew up,
Melly said something earlier about that comparison is what?
The thief of joy.
100%. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. And I'm not proud of this, but I like to go on TikTok and I doom scroll sometimes because that's the only time I can be dumb and not being a mom.
Use your brain for
Yeah.
For anything.
Mhm.
the brain rot that they say.
Well, that's
Legit.
why I crochet.
You crochet, but I do TikTok. But sometimes I see like, these moms that are doing the TikTok videos and doing this. And I was like, I want to do it. But when I start doing it, I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have energy. I'm like,
Well, it's because you
ugh,
also work full time Monday
do
to
work.
Friday, so I think that
Mhm.
also kind of plays into it. Because
Yeah.
maybe they are. I'm not saying everybody that does TikTok moms don't work or anything, but I'm saying like maybe they just have that little bit more free time.
Yeah. But granted, they are stay-at-home moms and I work full time.
Mhm.
But I'm looking at the mom perspective. Like, what does
Gotcha.
she do with her kids? Like, maybe I can do that with my kids, or
But
you
she
know.
has the free time. You
okay.
don't. You're comparing something that isn't comparable because
Right.
they're stay-at-home moms with the free time. Well, I'm not again.
Yeah, like go to
Wait a sec.
TikTok where
'Cause I'm-
for
I'm not trying
working
to get yelled
moms.
at.
But that's the that's the
That
thing.
work-
The
that-
work
yeah.
from home mom thing sometimes I feel like is either not on my For You page, or if I go in there, it's very minimal.
But how you say that? Oh, there's not really that many TikToks about moms at work or whatever. Working moms are busy, girl. You're not alone in that. You're not the only
But
one.
then I do see the moms that do work. They're like, oh, I gotta, 9 to 5. Here's my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5 or whatever. And I'm like, I want to do that, but I'm like, I have a 4-month-old right now. I'm too dead. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to record. I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I don't want to do anything, you know?
Because I tried to do, like, get ready with me's for work. Because I love my job.
You were doing them good for a while.
But you get, like, I don't have time to film in between. Or, like, I forget to film.
I forget. That's my issue.
I'm not used to it. So I'm like, fuck, I already put my clothes on. Fuck,
Yep.
I already finished my makeup.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, I
I
want to make TikToks sometimes too, but I'm like, girl, I'm gonna start one like one day, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh shoot, I started this TikTok, and then I'll forget.
Her drafts are just filled.
For real. No, I'm not gonna lie. I have a few TikToks, and I'm proud of those TikToks.
Yours are funny.
You gotta keep
That is something that
Yeah.
you should continue though.
You should, because like you said, like, you know, you
There's
kind of
not a
lost
lot.
yourself once you know, became a mom, a wife, because that's pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
For
So
real,
I feel like
honestly.
it'll be a good
Do
thing
you-
for you to do.
Do you just compare yourself, like, I know we said to us and like celebrities, but like, do you compare yourself to like people we know or like among us, like
No, not anymore.
just the
I'm on that
TikTokers?
Because, you know, I was compared to growing up
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made me kind of have this fire under my ass a little bit, just to be like,
Prove them wrong.
prove them
better.
wrong. And honestly, I'm not gonna, I did prove,
Yeah.
especially my parents.
I mean, yeah, after what you put them through high school and all
well, let's not get into that right now.
that's a different episode.
that's a whole different.
That's high school.
That's high school.
We're going backwards.
Okay, my bad.
No, but yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, because you just can't help to, you know.
No, yeah, I remember I used to get compared a lot to Melly. And it was, I mean, I don't think I ever got compared to you as much. It was more like if I was being a bad kid, that was where I got the comparison.
You're being just like Michelle.
Yes. And then when I wasn't like smart enough,
You're not as smart as Melly.
Yeah. So that was that's why I feel like I'm average. Because
But I feel like average is not bad. And
No.
I'm not even that smart, so I don't know.
So
I
then
was
I'm
just good.
dumber?
No, I was just good in
I'm
school.
dumber than I thought.
No, I was just good in school. I'm not smart. I just memorized shit and did good on tests and always did my homework
Shit,
and
see,
all
but
that.
opposite for me.
I was gonna say I did too. Like for me, I would get like A's, straight A's in like math because it was understandable, like numbers, right? There's a right or wrong answer. But the English classes where you have to interpret shit was I have never gotten an
girls
A.
in that.
Spark notes. I would BS that. Ooh, sorry to my English teacher.
See how each of us is good on one thing?
I mean, I wasn't that great at math, but I liked math too.
I didn't like math. I'm
Well,
sorry. That was
I
my
think
worst
it's just like, what is that?
It's
thing?
not that I liked math. I was good at math because it made sense.
What was your favorite subject? Okay, I love
Chemistry,
science.
I loved-
biology.
me too.
Okay, I love
loved all
science,
of that.
chemistry, all that, but I think my best subject was English.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy because you know
I
right
say
now I
something?
can't
You should
read.
see my face right now.
Well, I can't
No.
read.
But I think because you're more tapped into your emotions.
She likes poems and all
Yes,
of that.
like for you, the interpretation is easier
Ugh,
to grasp.
I hate that.
I do like that.
My least
So
favorite
like
thing.
for you, English was amazing
that makes
because you
sense.
like, oh, I get the feeling in this.
Yeah.
I get the emotion behind the
Yeah.
tone, and
I get too
symmetry.
emotional into it, which is weird because in real life I'm not too emotional.
Yeah, you are.
The only emotion.
no, you are.
Oh, I am.
You are. You're
I thought it
very.
was just anger.
No,
That's an emotion.
ma'am.
But that's what I was saying.
You are very emotional, but I think because when you get angry, it's like
The
a little bit next
maximum.
level. So I think that's why it's always like, oh, angry.
Or
angry.
can I also say something? I think your default is anger. So whatever emotion
yeah.
you're feeling, you default
And that's
to
what my
anger.
therapist said too.
Oh,
Yeah.
She said you have so many emotions,
Yes.
but anger is the one that comes out on
That's
top.
the one you know the best.
So that's why I'm like, shit.
So that's where you're like, I think just no. I feel like you feel annoyed, you feel
feel
frustrated,
everything.
you feel overwhelmed, and it comes out as anger.
Well, my therapist said anger is like you said, the default, but that's because it was like protecting me.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh, there.
trauma response.
Because they say anger is like the easiest feeling to feel.
Yes.
You don't need
It's right at the
explanation.
surface. It's right at the
pinpoint.
surface.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I get it, but I think that's why I did good in English because I loved.
Yeah, you feel
doing
a
all of
lot
that.
for sure. Whereas like my autistic ass, I needed stuff to make sense.
But I feel like all three of us get like that. Like,
So then
for
we might all
example,
be,
So
little
autism
autistic.
is kind of genetic.
oh shit.
Yeah,
So
so
probably
you should get tested.
From what I read. Let me know if I'm wrong, but that's
in
what I've read.
specific, I feel like we all feel that way when my mom's house is chaotic. But yeah, going back to how we have different languages of love.
Yeah.
Melly, from what Brian has said, Brian is her boyfriend. He was like, yeah,
Don't
she
be putting
loves
his name out there. I'm just kidding.
I'll bleep that out. Let me bleep it.
It's spelled with the Y.
This is Instagram. No, just kidding.
Girl.
I'm
Okay, you were
joking.
saying?
No, but
Sorry.
he was talking to us about how you were there. He was
Oh.
talking to us about how you like the touch and
Oh,
like
yeah.
the, all that. But when I don't mind the touch either, like sometimes I'm like, okay, thank you, babe, whatever, I need a hug, or like when he rubs my back, like that's fine. But like if I'm like doing something or whatever and he comes and touches me like, hey, I'm like, oh, don't touch me.
Oh my god.
And you already know how I feel by my arm
Arms,
Oh, yeah.
being poked.
Oh yeah, don't
Oh
touch
my
her.
god.
Tapped or tapped.
Nobody
Don't
touch
tap
her. Just don't even look her way.
Just don't. You can look at me.
She'll get mad.
What are you looking
Or
at?
like,
Take a picture. It'll last.
wait, shut up, because it's not even just her. Angel was sitting next to me and he was like, oh yeah, and talking
Thank
and
you,
tapping
and
me.
just tapping your arm.
No, I don't mind it, but
Oh.
I can
It's
see
literally
Josh.
just, yeah, she's getting mad for you.
Josh is
Oh.
literally, and then Angel goes, babe, I know I'm hitting her a lot, but like she's okay. And I was like, I'm fine.
She doesn't
I
care.
don't know. I think just forever and ever since I can remember, probably from the womb, I'm just like, don't touch me.
Yeah, like I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite thing.
What's your love language?
Mine is quality time. Which with like the parallel play of just like
Mine's all of them,
being in
then.
the room, but like most.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and then how I show it is acts of service, or like our gifts. Sorry,
I was just telling Angel that.
Yeah.
because I
Gifts.
receive it. like how.
But
you
I
show
receive it.
Yeah, how you show it, like how I like to be shown you love me, is by spending time with me. How I show it
Gifts.
is giving
Is
you
gifts,
gifts.
gifts.
Gift
Oh.
giving.
Oh, I feel like maybe that's how I am too with Brian, because I'm always like, oh, Brian would like that. Let me get him that. Or
Yeah,
I
and
feel like
it's-
I'm the same
And
with
I'm
Angel.
constantly like, oh, I think Michelle mentioned she wanted this. Or I think
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm always constantly thinking about what you
Yeah.
guys would like, the people
Or
I
like,
care about.
oh,
Yeah.
Dallas likes this. Oh, let me get that for
Yeah,
her.
like, oh,
whatever.
Michelle's hot Cheeto fries with cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had
That's
that forever.
I was gonna say that's like always in the back of my head
Yeah.
every time I go to a grocery store.
Well, I prefer, I don't know, I think a little bit of both. Acts of service, but also I require, with 100% energy, I need words of affirmation. I need the words of affirmation.
Are you
Kinda
serious?
top. I think
I
that's
need-
up there for me too.
Yeah, I'm like, how did you, like, didn't I ask you guys yesterday
Yeah.
for the cake? I'm like, did you
So
guys like
many
it?
times.
Was it too much? Like,
You're
da-da-da-da,
so
like,
right.
know.
But I told you when you first brought it, like, oh my gosh,
I
it
know,
looks so
but
good.
I need
Yeah,
it constantly.
yeah, yeah.
I need to make
She
sure
needs
that
to be
you
reminded.
like it. Yes.
think
in
it's
case we
funny
change our minds.
because
Yes.
that is like on the lowest of me. I get
You
very
don't
like
need-
cringy when people are like,
When they
"Great
praise
job."
you?
Yes. And
Oh,
I'm just like,
that's me, but with like, oh, you look beautiful or something. Don't tell me that.
Oh no, I need that. Brian better tell me I look pretty every freaking time, and he doesn't. Brian, if you're listening, you better tell me more often.
I'm dead. No, but I need words of affirmation. I need you to tell me that you're happy with what I'm doing. And then I guess my showing is
gift giving,
probably gift giving or like baking
acts
you
of
something.
service,
Yeah,
acts
acts
of
of service.
service.
Baking you something. Like I love
Yep.
baking or making you some food or that. I feel like I get that from mom.
Is it also gift giving, Mel? Or
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
so.
Like you showing
Showing
your.
it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so.
Honestly, yeah, because I feel like
Yeah.
you're also very thoughtful with your gifts.
I actually was gonna say Melly's was acts of service,
Ooh.
like in my head.
Well, yeah.
In
Well,
my
yeah.
head, way, 'cause
Now,
you're
yes,
more-
because Brian likes acts of service and like quality time, and so like I gotta do stuff for him now.
So it
Chingue
wasn't.
mayo.
It wasn't always. Okay.
It wasn't always.
It wasn't
but,
always.
You
But
know.
yeah, I feel like out of all three of us, I feel like Melly is the more thoughtful one. Like you do a lot more like, oh, I can do this for you, or hey,
Yeah,
do you want
let
me to
me
do
know.
this, or
Yeah.
da, da, da. Which I mean, I still am like
Yeah,
that,
you
but
are.
I'm just so busy with two kids
Girl, you
now.
ain't got time.
I don't have time. I don't have time for myself. What the hell?
You also don't like asking for help, which is valid again how we were raised.
Yeah.
But so me and Melly have like talked like, okay, so she desperately needs help, or she like needs, because we'll hear it in your voice, like when
Yeah.
we talk to you on the phone or when we FaceTime you, and you're just like, And so I'm like, let's go over, let's blah, blah, or like you know,
let's go get Kay or something.
Yeah.
Like mom, I know mom does that often.
See, and I like that you're telling me that because sometimes it's like a cry for help, but I can't. I need you guys to come out.
Her mom guilt. Her won't allow her to ask for help.
No, it won't. It won't. And even with Angel doing jujitsu and like doing his thing, I'm like, yeah, I try to be very supportive because that's his thing, that's his hobby, that's his passion, whatever. But I can't help but to get just so like upset and hold a grudge and. What's that word?
Resentful.
I get resentful.
Ooh, okay.
I get resentful because I'm like, well, you get to leave and do your jujitsu, and I'm stuck at home, 24/7 with the kids, and da da da. And obviously, I'm the one that tells him, go do it. Like you love jujitsu, Yeah. But then sometimes I'm like, but like, can you just like read the room a little bit? Yeah. Like today is not a good day for you to go to class, and
don't even ask.
Don't even ask. Just stay home.
It's the cues, the social cues of being aware.
So. But yeah, that's
and like you have like the pressure to feel a certain way too, where you can't be mad at him for doing a hobby.
Exactly.
But like,
and I'm working so effing hard on my patience and like not getting upset, especially with Kalila, because I'm like, I don't want her to see me
or feel the way we did,
exactly. And I'm just like, I can't have her be like that. So I obviously she had said a bad word once because she heard me, obviously. And
obviously.
But now I'm trying to not cuss a lot in front of her.
Well,
and
she called you out earlier.
Yeah, because I told her. I said, you're not allowed to say this because you're a kid. I was like, mommy and daddy and adults can say the bad words. I was like, so, but I told her, I was like, but if you don't want me to say them and I say them, like, let me know so that I can be like, oops, sorry. Like, I won't say it again, So that's why she spoke out when she heard me say the bad words. She's like, mommy, you can't say that.
No, I'm like, from early on, I had said, like, these are your kids. You're going to parent them however the hell you want to parent them. I'm not going to say anything on parenting. Amen. I was like, but to everybody who judges parents, leave them the fuck alone. They have enough to worry about. Literally. But I did tell myself, I was like, because you can't, sometimes you also can't read yourself, right? You don't know.
Right.
And so I was like, if it's ever something that I think it can easily be, like, can pull her back from it, I was like, I'm gonna say something,
which good.
Yeah. And I was like, because I don't want you to think that like we don't care about the kids or whatever, or like when you realize down the line, like, man, I shouldn't have said that, that we also let you say that,
right?
Yeah. And so I'm like, no, like, when it comes to Kalila, like any other parenting, whatever, but when it comes to real time like reactions with the kiddos, I was like, I'm gonna want to comment, because like I said, if it's something that is easily fixable that we can pull you back from, I'm gonna comment.
And I need that sometimes, because I can't at the time. I just can't.
I wish someone would have done that for us.
Yeah. No, and that's what I do. I put myself in the position of like, is this something, being a little girl? Is this just her parenting her and disciplining her, or is this like something that she's gonna carry? Because we carry a lot.
Of stuff, Well, and the reason why I'm working harder with Kalila is because she had told Angel something the other day and made me cry, actually. She was playing with Angel, and obviously that week was just misery. I think I was just overwhelmed with everything, work, the kids, everything. And I think I was just going through it because I was diagnosed with PMDD. So I think that week was just that week. And I remember obviously losing my patience with her and like being like, Lila, what are you doing? Just obviously I don't mean to, but just at the time.
In the moment.
And so she was playing with Kalila, and then they were talking about something or whatever, and she goes, yeah, mommy's mean, huh? And I was like, oh my God, my freaking heart. But Angel said, he's like, I stopped it, and I was like, no, baby, mommy's not mean. She just got overwhelmed, okay? And that's okay. He was like, because when you get mad, you sometimes say mean things too, or you slam the door, and that's mean. That's not nice, is it? And so he like routed it to be like, she doesn't mean to be mean or like mad or loud. It's just,
and that's on having a good partner.
And a good
parent partner.
And I think it makes me like emotional. I don't even want to cry right now because I
no.
just did my makeup. It makes me emotional because seeing him with our daughters, I'm just like, what the hell? They're just little girls. Like, we were little girls. Where was our father and our mother? Well, I mean, obviously mom was there a little bit more than
parents
that,
we had our parents.
We had our parents.
Not emotionally.
Yes, not emotionally. And I feel like if that was the case for us, like, I feel like we'd have a different thought process or like a way of emotional outlet.
I do remember thinking my dad was mean.
I remember thinking it was mean. Hell
and,
yeah.
And it was never like that conversation was never had, right? Where
No.
it's like, no, he's just going through it. Because I think we learned obviously later in life that what dad all went through.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, you don't
realize that.
Oh, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
You're not
You
gonna
just
ask
think
the
he's
questions.
taking it out on you and that's it. So I feel like that's why I feel we're so tough because we just grew up being tough, you know, with our very old school Hispanic, you know, father and very old school Hispanic mother. So, you know, like you get to a certain age and you start to really like be like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen to me, you know?
Or like we don't know how to control like our emotions, or like we're not, or at least me, I'm not like super emotionally intelligent right at this moment. And that's also because like growing up we didn't see like, you know,
how
our
to
parents
react.
Yeah, like we didn't see their reactions or like how to
or
feel
if we
about
did,
things.
It was negative.
Yeah,
That's like the pivotal time in a
yeah,
child.
like that's how you learn to
react. So it's understandable that like your reaction is default to anger because
that's all we
that's
saw.
all we saw.
Yeah.
So you like you learned in your head like, oh, anytime I have an intense feeling, anger.
And I feel like we had a pretty good childhood, even though like our parents like weren't emotionally intelligent or like, you know, actively present.
Yeah, we had a home, we had food,
we had everything. So it was a good childhood. I think for me, where it turned was that Christmas.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about it because
we'll talk about it later.
You know, but that Christmas for me, I feel like that changed me to kind of who I am now. And I don't like, I'm going to say it. I feel like I'm aggressive. I'm tough. I'm emotionless. Sometimes I get defensive right away. And I feel like that is what made me who I am now because, you know, I was older. I was oldest and I was trying to protect you guys to kind of like not go through that. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I was a kid. Like, why did I have to be an adult? You know, why do I have to be in the middle of my mom and dad's, you know, shit all the time? It's sad because mom didn't have her mom and she didn't have that closeness at the time, I feel.
Or I would say even like like a person to go to. Like she, in her culture, her age, like it wasn't like that as much. But I also think for me, moment I know I changed was the moving. Like when we moved 3-4 times in the span of 2 years, that to me is when I realized, when I started to change, because when we moved here, my freshman year, mind you, everybody knew each other.
Yeah.
From like kinder, they knew each other. And I was this new kid and I was like, well, in my head, I was like, well, we're going to move again. Like logically, we've moved so much that next.
So like we're moving again.
It just makes sense. We're going to move again. So I didn't really care about like making friends or who I told what. Like I was like, I'm just gonna create this life here and leave it behind when we move again. That was me senior year. I'm like, everybody knows everybody, everybody's doing senior ditch day with their friends and I'm over here by myself. Like, oh, I don't have friends, it's my senior year. Like I don't know anyone. So what about you, Mel?
I mean, I met people.
But you didn't have like a close friend until tots. Well, I feel, and that was college.
That was all college. I mean, I had like little besties, like best friends, like you remember Nicole, like Nicole, and
I remember that. But see, that's the only one that I ever
and I was
knew.
in elementary school, and you know why? Because we were here for a long period of time. Span of
we hadn't moved,
and then we moved after that.
I think that's why Fatima's my best friend.
Cause you guys kept in touch after we moved.
I think I was like 13 when we started like talking and being friends and whatnot, and then from then on. We just kept in touch forever and ever. And I didn't force her. I convinced her to move to Arizona with us.
Fatima will probably say forced. I'm just kidding.
Fatima will say forced. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel like that's what we have.
So it's
maybe
multiple.
One best friend.
A girl, me, barely.
I feel like it's between Maria and Esme because I feel like you hang out with them a lot. And I love that. Yeah. I love that you hang out with them, that you have friends outside of us.
They're my besties for sure. Yeah. Which I like. Me too. That was something that well, because when Melly moved to San Diego,
oh yeah,
I was home alone working because we used to work from home together, and it was so much like we'd get the coffee, we'd drink outside, we had kind of a routine going, and it was like coworkers, literally. And then she moved, and I was kind of there alone, and I'm like,
What
I
do?
don't like, yeah, because I'm like, it's different doing hobbies by myself because like I have stuff to do and like a task.
But
right?
like when you're working, it's nice to have
a conversation, you know, when your coworkers too are virtual.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I work from home alone right now. Well, my grandpa's there.
But like, so that is what made me do the step of like looking for a new job.
Yeah, because she was gone.
Because I was just like bored, you know, by myself. That's what made me, and I love it. I honestly, how stressful it is, how sometimes
And
I'm
how
like,
you're
oh
home at
my
like
God.
7 p.m. You're
I
8 to
hate
7.
that.
See, it's 9 to 6, ma'am.
I just think it feels later because it gets dark so fast.
Yes.
So I
Right
think
now,
that's why
yeah.
it gets later.
Yeah, because when I usually leave, the sun is still out, and I'm like, oh my goodness, get the sun out of here.
But yeah, I feel like you do like enjoy it more because you hang out with the girls more. You
Yeah.
are out of the house, and it's fun for you.
It is fun and it's
For
something
you,
new.
yeah, because you like doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Me,
But also, it's something new every day.
Not a people.
Like it's
Yeah.
not just the same issues that are like not even
so
issues.
it's not
but
like
the
boring for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For like the
Every day is
monotony
different.
would get me, and I think that's when I was working from home at the hospital. That monotony, I was just like so
Yeah, like,
bored
I'm
of it.
done.
And I think I lasted there a while, probably like
You were there for
3 years, because I did like the job itself, but it was just the repetition that I was like over.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments below if you work from home or you go into the office, and do you prefer one or the other, or what's your favorite?
If you've done both, which one do you prefer?
Yeah, that way we can
Or
see your
hybrid.
opinions. Yeah, or hybrid. Yeah,
Very true.
hybrid.
That's also
I
an
used to do
option.
hybrid.
I like my office though. It's
Well,
downtown. It's downtown.
Well, that's her opinion.
Respectfully, I like my office.
Yeah, well, that's good. See,
That's
but I mean,
good.
that you like it. This is the one job I feel like you have said that you like.
You do, and
like
yeah, I
all
agree.
aspects.
And I feel like you've made a lot of friends.
Yeah, well,
Here.
it's a lot. I meet a lot of people. I love my job. I love my
Good.
bosses.
I love my job too,
my-
but sometimes
my
I'm
coworkers.
like, do I have to work? Like, I just want to be at home with my
That's
kids.
true. Like, if I had the choice between not working and working,
Well,
obviously
I
I
will,
would not
I
working.
will say
but
this: Angel said
best case scenario.
that by next year, hopefully, I can be more of a stay-at-home mom, at least for a little while until Nora goes
Will
to school.
you be okay doing that?
Yeah,
Yes,
because she's gonna be running OMJ by
I'll be
next
running
year.
OMJ. I'll
And
be
her
doing
TikTok
I'll
and
be-
her Instagram. I'm just kidding.
I can. I'll be
She'll be
working
social
out
media
more,
manager.
so I'll feel a lot better. I won't
Mhm.
be just a working mom. I'll be
A TikTok
a
mom.
freaking working my ass off mom. You know,
Hey.
I'm
A
just kidding.
business mom.
A business mom.
Ooh, okay.
That'd be cool.
No shit on working moms or anything, because I'm a working mom.
Yeah,
right
literally.
now. But I
But
feel
if you have
like,
the opportunity to not be a working,
yes, if because I have that option, I feel like I'm craving that option, and that's why I'm like, I don't want to work. I want to.
Well, I know. I work from home all day, every day, and I need to get out more. So that's why
But I feel
want
like-
a hybrid next.
Well, yeah,
Because
that-
it'll get me
yeah,
out the
hybrid.
house, but I'll at least have 2 days.
But I feel
at
like you
home.
and Brian do a lot of cool stuff. Like you guys go out, and
I mean, you guys live in
have-
San Diego.
I mean,
for a
Brian
year.
makes me do stuff.
But
if
it's
it were up to me,
good.
I'd be at home.
but it's good
But
that
yeah,
you
it's
do
good
that
'cause
because
But
it
you
gets
also
me out
keep
the
you also
house.
keep him grounded at home, and then he
Mhm.
also
Yeah,
takes
otherwise
out-
he'd be going out all the damn time.
good.
He's a vago. He likes being out and about. He gets stir crazy being at home. Like
yeah, I think
during
that's Angel.
COVID, oh my god, it was like his worst time.
Nightmare.
I believe
Yeah.
it. I believe
He
it.
needs to go out. Like he'll,
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, I mean,
Is that like a
personality.
resolution for you this year to like go out more with him, or?
I mean, not a resolution, but I want to say yes to more stuff. Like instead of
I
being like,
love
oh, I'm
that.
lazy.
I don't
Even
want
if I
to.
don't want to, if I'm lazy,
Just
like
do it.
I'm just gonna go for it. Why not?
Mhm.
You only live once.
Yep.
That's interesting because that's similar to my thing. Not necessarily say yes to everything, but
Well,
do
I'm
it.
not gonna say yes to
No,
everything.
I,
but,
meant,
you know.
I know what you meant. But like, do it even when you don't want to do
Right,
it.
exactly.
Is the mentality
Yep.
I'm going
Mhm.
into, particularly the
The
gym.
gym. Oh
Yes.
my god, I'm with you on that one, Dallas. Because going at freaking 5 a.m. in the
Yeah, I
morning is
can't
the
do that.
worst.
Ma'am, at the hotel, I almost didn't go because I was like,
You don't have shoes?
We went. Yeah, I was like finding excuses. This is the thing, which I noticed I do. I was like, no, this, all of this is happening, so I won't be able to.
Right.
But like, I went back to my thought of like, do it when you don't want to do it. I was like, what's really hindering me? That I have to work. I have to work out in flats. that I only slept technically 5 hours because we went to sleep late from the sushi place, and I'm up at 4:30.
But I feel like when you do it when you don't want to do it, it's kind of like, holy shit, I did
better
it.
after.
Yeah.
See, and that was something I had to learn, because I thought I would become resentful of it. Of like, I'm doing it even though I don't want to, or I don't like to, I'm gonna hate it. But I realized that you feel the opposite. You feel like, damn,
That
I did
high
it.
of like
wow,
yeah, of
accomplishment.
completion, yeah.
So that's something I'm
Honestly,
I'm
the
learning
hardest
this year.
part is getting up and getting there. Because once you're there,
I
you're
agree.
solid.
I agree to that. Yeah.
What about you, Josh? Any resolutions you're starting?
My, I guess, quote resolution would be to stop hating on myself.
I love that.
Because I don't want my daughters to hear that and be like, well, I'm fat too, or I'm ugly too, or ugh, I have this zit, or what, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. We ensure, me and Angel, every single day of our lives, we tell her she's beautiful. Her smile is beautiful. She's so funny. She's she's smart and brave and all that stuff. So she knows that.
Oh yeah, she says it all the time too. I'm a strong girl, or this and that.
I'm brave. I'm poop.
Yeah.
I was like, does the world really need to know you pooped?
Yes, because she was having some trouble with that. It's a miracle when she takes a poop. But yeah, so I that's my thing, where I just don't want to be like, oh my god, I look so fat, like I am eating a lot better, and like I was telling you earlier, portion controlling a little bit more, because I feel like sometimes I'm eating and then I'm like, oh, I still kind of want more, but I don't. I'm just there. I'm just doing it because it's there, and I'm like, I just want more, whatever. So I feel like I've been doing good on that. The only problem I have is going to the gym,
and that's only 20%. So even just eating better, girl. You have that walking pad at least 8K steps a day, and you're solid.
So that's why I've been wanting to get that stand-up desk, because I'm like, if I'm gonna be doing my work or whatever, I want to at least get some steps in. So I definitely want to do that. Like, that's my next goal, is to get that rising desk, just to start walking more. But yeah, I want to be able to love myself a little bit more. And I told my therapist that too. She was like, is there something you want to like do more and talk about more? I was like, yeah, I want to learn to love myself. I was like, because growing up, that's all I heard Dad saying, you're this, you're that, you're not doing this, so you feel like a failure. So to me, I'm like 40 pounds overweight from when I remember. And so I'm like, I need to be skinny to feel loved, which is not true. Right. But that's how I feel.
It's not true, everyone.
It's not true.
Not true.
It's not true, but that's how I feel, because that's all I heard. So,
well, I mean, my nickname was Gorda growing up.
Yeah,
so
her nickname was
I can
Gorda.
relate to that.
And I don't remember when we stopped that, but I remember we all agreed to not
Dallas
call her
would
that.
No,
like,
I
she
purposely
wouldn't
wouldn't
answer you.
Yeah.
She would ignore you if you called her that,
Which
until you called her by her
put
name.
that.
Yeah, I definitely remember being like, okay, that's enough.
I think that is the Hispanic community where they have
yours
nicknames.
Was Flaca.
Mine was Flaca. And at the time, I was
what the
like,
hell
whatever.
was I didn't have a nickname.
Yours was just Melly.
Well, I think because like
No, I didn't have a nickname.
Odalis, there's really no nickname for Odalis. So it was Gorda. And Melly is the nickname for Melissa.
So Melly.
So Melly. La Melly.
And honestly, even though it was Flaca, you're skinny, like it sucks, because I hated being skinny.
Yeah.
I was
you were like
skinny. I was like
size
skeleton
0.
skinny. No, I was 00.
There was a 00 in junior.
There was a 00.
This is how my fat ass.
She didn't know
I
it
wouldn't know a thing. I wouldn't know a thing.
I was
I see this
00.
man walking
I
down
think
the
I was
street.
95 pounds up until I was maybe 18.
That's
God
crazy.
damn.
17, 18. Because when I met Angel.
Double digits?
Yeah. Double digits. Because when I met Angel, that's when I started gaining weight.
Damn, so this fault.
Relationship.
You know what? Yeah, me too.
Relationship, love, gain, weight gain. But that's the thing with Angel. He has never once called me fat. Or
you fucking better never.
And I better not hear it.
No, he's never ever. He's
Or
never,
we're
ever.
tumbling jujitsu.
No, he's never said that, which is still weird to me, because all I hear is from Dad saying, "You're fat," and I'm older now, so it's like it's different,
Yeah.
So I feel like it's harder for me to lose weight,
and that's statistically speaking as well. Like age does play a factor in how
age and gender,
quick.
because Angel's lost freaking 10 pounds in 1 week just from not eating.
He's in keto.
That's my goal, or like my I guess my goal.
Personal
and
goal?
we're all gonna hold her accountable, guys.
Yeah, I don't want to.
So what about a goal for OMJ?
A goal for OMJ: have at least 100 subscribers
by the end of the year.
By the end of the year,
Yeah.
at least. Obviously, the more the better. Guys, come on, help us out. We get 100 subscribers, guys. Definitely will be something huge, and just to show our appreciation. So please like, subscribe, reshare,
it's at
everything.
At any moment throughout the year, if we get 100.
Yes, throughout the year we get 100. We'll do something fun for you guys. But yeah, I guess that's kind of
Episode 1. We'll see you next week.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do everything you can to help your new bestie sisters get to that level.
And if you have any comments or questions for us, put them in the comments.
Only nice ones.
Only nice ones.
We'll take the mean ones too, but you're getting blocked. Yeah, but thank you guys again for staying tuned with us, and we hope you enjoyed today's show or episode, and we will see you next week.
OMJ.
Signing
off.
Bye.